Welcome all. Hope you are doing good. Today we are going to discuss on our learning series on hydraulic distribution in any central air conditioning plant. So today's application is going to be large plant or the building, how any HVAC chill water line need to be planned for. So let's continue and begin. So this is a typical layout for a distributed pumping system, wherein this is a plant room area and the high side, and there is going to be the load area. And this particular thing distinguish actually how secondary and the distributed pumping system need to be understood. In the secondary pumping system, you would have seen there was a pump actually in my previous videos which I have showcased. I will also put the link of all those videos for a better understanding. Now in this, what we are actually doing, we are locating the pump to that particular building or the load wherein the load is going to be there. So it is good to have for the buildings which are big in the size. For the small size of the building and the application, I can have the secondary pump over here. But if it is going to be the bigger in capacity, the load is going to be bigger, the nearby AHU or the load is going to experience more chill water pressure drop, and the wall performance is also going to be deteriorated. So in that particular context, the distributed pumping system is becoming more viable and a good option to evaluate with. So in this particular thing, you can see over here there is a chiller. It may be a coil or it may be a building or a branch. Instead of providing a secondary chill water pump over here at the plant room itself, I have taken away from the plant room to the location. And this is how it is making a big impact or a significant impact in terms of reducing the energy and the installation cost. However, the redundancy cost actually in the secondary pumping system which we were having, here, the diversity and the redundancy costs may increase, but overall plant room is going to be much more beneficial in terms of understanding and all. So taking any discussion, any decision on it has to be primary, it has to be primary, secondary, or it may be distributed pumping system. The project and application need to be evaluated properly. So in this particular thing, this is a centralized primary system only, and this is a typical which we discuss primary, secondary system and distributed pumping system. The plant room chiller are going to be constant, the same in all three cases. The primary pumps are there in the plant room itself. The secondary, the primary pumps are already there in the plant room, and the secondary are also in variable condition and feeding to the load or the coil area. And in the distributed pumping system, the pumps are actually given to the buildings or the load area which are at remote areas or nearby areas to actually save the size of the secondary pump and ultimately reducing the energy consumption. Hope it would have given a better clarity what is the distributed pumping system for any large or the building application or the large plant room. So thank you for joining today in the video. Hope you have subscribed my channel to get the latest update about any new thing which I am going to share. Thank you all.